Okay, last candy project for today, maybe. But I just had to share this. This is a card, but kind of more than a card. What I did is I cut 2 of the journal die cuts, and I just used the 8.5 length of the cardstock. So if this was a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet, I cut it at 5.5 inches, and then cut each half of the journal out of that, and then cut it off. I think I ended up with like 8.25 roughly by the time I squared everything up. Then what I did was I removed one section of the spine, because the full spine width overlapped is 3/4 of an inch. So I removed one of the 3/8 inch sections from each, so it just has an overlap then of 3/8 of an inch. And this is all just done using cardstock, because it's completely fine for doing that, because I'm just making a card out of it. And then I layered up some patterned cardstock. This was all out of a Christmas pack that I had gotten last year at Hobby Lobby. And I found this red ribbon a while ago when I was searching for some way to tie it closed. And I just thought it was perfect because it's grosgrain, so it has a little bit of texture to it. And I'm going to add a sentiment to the front. I just haven't done any of those die cuts yet. But look at the inside, it's so cute. So on this particular one, I used Eileen's notebook pocket die. But you could just as easily make a pocket to go, you know, on the project. But they had these large candy bars at Dollar General. I think it was $1.25. And these were the ones that were wrapped in like already a little box-like thing. Then they also had these that are just a paper wrapper, and they will fit, well, except for that end, they will fit in there just as well. So either type of candy bar will work in the little pocket or a pocket that you make. I just used this because the sides, when this little box cuts out, because it's dimensional, the sides are 3/8 of an inch, the same as the spine. And then to ensure that my candy bar, you know, wouldn't slip out the top, I just did one of my little bands with a slide on it. And so I took a scrap of the snowman paper that I had showed earlier and just cut one of the little snowmen out and layered it up to then make the little slide apparatus. And then I just used the Santa paper to cover the actual box that the candy bar was in. And then plenty of room to put a sentiment here. But the nice thing about it is, once the candy's gone out of it, your recipient could use this to put like Christmas photos in or something like that. Make a little photo book that would fit the box, and then you still have the slide to keep them inside it. So that's my project using the large candy bars from the Dollar General store.